I got asked to see if I had ridden the Harley Davidson Sportster S, and I had, but I've never uploaded the video for it. The reason being is it possibly was an unfair review because it was in the rain, it was in the cold, the bike broke down afterwards.
More upright position.
So in general, it wasn't a great experience on it. But I thought I'll just show you anyway, so you can see that I have actually ridden the bike,
grips,
and you can get your own thoughts of it. So the first thing about it, I think it looks great. I think it looks cool. It has bins of power, really powerful, really fast. In fact, this was the first bike I've ever skidded. Even though it's got traction control, as we were on the rain, wet roads, new bike, new tires, all that kind of stuff. Whenever I pulled the throttle, I could fully feel the rear skidding away from me. So power-wise, huge, absolutely impressive. No problem with that. But for me, it was instantly the sound, the audio enjoyment of the bike just wasn't there at all. It was really depressing.
You're attaching it to. Oh, right.
You can connect phone. And
okay.
Again, the tech side is more of a salesman's job.
Got you.
I'll fix your stuff. That's my job.
The tech on it, the electronics failed. I couldn't get the heated grips on, couldn't change the traction control. So there's a tech issue. And then once I managed to get it back to the shop, it wouldn't start up for the next person that was going to be doing the test ride. So that was a bad experience. But this is the main point, the sound. Listen to this. Also, notice how small the handlebar grips are. I was quite shocked by how slim the handlebar grips were, especially compared to all the other Harleys I've ridden.
Wow.
But the sound is just what I just cannot buy this bike. No matter how fast it is, no matter how powerful it is, this is the audio you hear when you are sitting on the bike. That is not like any other Harley Davidson I've ridden. I've done the Fat Bob, Fat Boy, Sport Glide, and some other ones. And this is for a £16,500 motorbike. It's a bad sounding bike, whether it's a Harley Davidson or not. It's a horrendous sounding Harley Davidson, and it's a bad sounding bike, even when you absolutely floor it as well. So yeah, not a great experience with it. I'll just let you listen to it and see what you think of it. And anything I can think of, I'll mention in the comments here. You can see me trying to fiddle with the tech, with the electronics, and it's just not working. You'll see that throughout the rest of the video as well. Additionally, it's turning, it's handling, I wasn't enjoying at all. It felt sketchy, like I'd just ridden the Fat Boy that day. So same weather, same temperature, same newness, new tires, all that kind of stuff. The Fat Boy, as soon as you got on that, you felt confident, you felt strong, you felt you had presence. This, it felt skittish. It felt like it didn't really want to turn, especially when I come up to this bit. We come up to a roundabout here. It was a bit of a handful to get around the roundabout. Something to do with that front wheel and that front tire being so big and thick or something. Just didn't really like going round, slow maneuver around the roundabout here. But yeah, when all you hear is wind noise instead of engine noise, it's not a great sound. What I would say is I think it in white looks pretty cool. I do like the gold fuel cap. That's pretty cool. So there was instantly the traction control kicking in, just giving it a tiny little pull in the throttle. So power-wise, maybe on a bright sunny day, dry road, around a racetrack or something, this would be phenomenal. But this was the first ever experience I had on a Harley Davidson where I really wanted the test ride to be over sooner so I could get back and get off it than wanting more time to spend on the bike. If while you're on a 30-minute test ride, all you want to do is get back to the shopping centre, the sales centre, that's not a good idea. And just that sound. It sounds weak when it's at idle as well. Like all the other Harleys that I'm in the group with here sound beefy and powerful. This one sounds rattly and tinny. And skittish. At no point did I really feel like I could ever take my hands off the handlebars. And those handlebar grips were so narrow as well. It was meant to be heated handle. That's what I was trying to do a lot of the time. Try to turn on the heated handlebar grips. That didn't work. So all the electronics, all the tech failed. Traction control, the menu system, the heated handlebars, none of it worked. It's straight line waviness. I was trying to see if it made any difference, but certainly every time I got to a slow moving roundabout, there was some weird centrifugal force from the tires that were just making it felt like I had a fight every time I was trying to go around a corner. Yeah, there I am, just trying to be further disappointed with the electronics not working. And since this, I've heard of other bikes with aftermarket exhausts. Still don't sound good. I haven't heard one that actually... I've heard ones which sound louder, more angry, but nothing that actually sounds good, unlike all the other bikes in the Harley Davidson range. So there's along here, I definitely skid. Unfortunately, my GoPro totally died on me as well, so this is the only footage that I've got. Just here, I've give it a little bit of throttle, and I crap myself. See there? Instantly, so the torque is huge. The torque just made that back wheel lose grip straight away. And I was like, that doesn't give me confidence. It's cold, it's wet, the electronics aren't working, the sound is crap, the handlebars aren't feeling comfortable, and the second I actually press pull the throttle, I'm skidding all over the place. Really just wanted to get back to the dealership and hand it back. And when I did, it completely broken down, all the electronics completely broken, or the battery or whatever it was. And it was a case of the next person that booked themselves on the ride couldn't go for it as well. So unfortunately, yes, I have ridden the Harley Davidson S in bad weather, but what I can say is I've ridden the Fat Boy in the bad weather, and I felt amazing. So it's not an anti-Harley Davidson thing. This is just the experience on this on that day was so bad, but also the sound from every single video that I've watched since as well is so disappointing, so non-Harley Davidson, so non-beefy and strong and bassy, that it's just definitely not something which I'm interested in. If you want to go fast, get a Ducati Diavol, and that sounds good, and about the same price as well, I think. not the V4, but the Diavol something. Was it 1260? But yeah, there you go. Tested it, but certainly did not put down an order for a buy on this.
Yeah, yeah.